Hey guys, welcome back. So today is another product review. I seem to have a lot of these lately because I have so many new products that I really want to do a review on for you guys. I hope you guys like the last two reviews that I did on the other products that I just posted. So today's video is all about Measurable Difference. I am semi-obsessed with their concealer palette. I use it for my eyebrows every time I do my eyebrows. I've used it for my concealer under my eye when I do my full face. But I really love it. So now that I am an affiliate for Measurable Difference, you guys can save 20% using my code JackieA that I'll post here for you guys to see. You can save 20% on their products using my code. And yes, guys, I do earn a little bit of something when you use my code. You can either use it or you don't have to use it. It's totally up to you, but their products are very affordable, and that's one reason why I love them. So I'm going to be trying out 3 of their new products that they sent me so I can do a video and a review for you guys. Hey guys, I forgot to mention I'm also doing a giveaway with this video. So to enter to win, all you have to do is follow me on Instagram, Measurable Difference, and like the photo of this video and tag 3 of your friends down below in the comment section on Instagram. And the winner will receive one of the Enticed makeup palettes from Measurable Difference. So the 3 products that I have today to do a review for you guys is their concealer collection. This is the 16 color pro concealer palette. I just did a giveaway for the lucky winner to win this one. So I'm going to be trying this palette out. I actually used it like one time, so I'm going to actually show you guys what I did and my feedback on this product. The next product is the Enticed Eyeshadow Palette. So this is one of their new palettes that they just launched. So I'm going to give you guys my feedback on that. And the last thing is their Measurable Difference 36 Matte Lip Cream Set. Yes, 36 lipsticks. Oh my gosh. So guys, you can check out the lipstick swatch video that I posted swatching all 36 of these. So I'm going to use one of these in today's video. The lipsticks I'm probably not gonna give my full feedback because I did the lipstick swatch video, and you guys will see all that and you'll probably already get my feedback from that. So those are the products I'm doing today, and I'm going to just tell you guys about them. I will post information up top somewhere like I did for my last review video on the Mary Kay products, so you guys can know like what the website says the palette or the product is supposed to do. So my eyebrows are done. I have this really light color on my lid because I want to start off with something really light. So I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer. For some reason, I'm really loving this concealer again. It's very smooth. It goes on very smooth, and it's great for lighter shades for eyeshadows. That way your eyeshadows are very pigmented and you can really see the color. It makes the color. So it comes with 24 dazzling pigmented eyeshadows inside of this palette, and I'm going to give you guys a closer look at the colors. It comes with this kind of brush spoolie kind of thing, not spoolie, sponge kind of applicator thing. I'm not going to use that. I don't use those at all, but here are the colors of the palette, and I'm kind of feeling it. This seems like some fall colors going on here, so I'm guessing this is more for the fall, but we're going to make it work for the summer. But I'm really loving the color choices they have on here. There's some shimmers, there's some mattes, there's like a white color. I mean, the color range is pretty good on here. Like you have browns, golds, reds, and rust colors, and blues, and a silver. So I think we'll be good for like our transition, our lid, our crease, and everything. So I'm gonna first go ahead and take some of that concealer and plop that on the lid here, and I'm just gonna smooth it out with my finger to make sure it's a nice even layer and it's not too much. So the next thing I'm going to do is take this large eyeshadow brush and I'm going to find a nice crease color, well, a nice transition color, sorry. So the color I'm going to use is this brown color here. They don't have names, so I am going to just show you guys every time I am using a color, and I'm hoping this one's not going to be too dark. Okay, there's a little fallout from this guy on the palette itself. So I should have set the concealer because it's like making it really muddy and icky, but it's working out. I'm going to switch brushes to a nice fluffy brush, and then I'm going to go over a color to this one and mix it with the brown one to kind of give a lighter shade for the transition because I don't want it to be too dark. For the brow highlight, I'm just going to take my foundation powder and go ahead and set that because I don't want it to be like ashy white. I want it to be more like a nude color, like as the same color as my skin. Then we'll go back into that lighter shade that I was using earlier for the transition color and just kind of smooth that out and even out that brown that I just put there. Okay, so far the eyeshadows are really smooth. They're going on really well. The colors are pretty decent. I'm not having any issues yet, so really liking this. I really like the colors so far. Okay. For my crease color, not quite sure the look I'm going for today. So I'm probably just going to take this really dark brown here on the end. And I'm going to use a tapered fluffy brush and kind of dip it in there. And I'm just going to go into the crease. Just going to take that same fluffy brush that I was using earlier and just blend out the edges a little bit. And I'm going back and forth with the two so I can get a nice even look. So this is giving me like a ashy blue vibe. I'm not quite sure how it's going. So I'm going to go into this brown color here. And I'm just going to try to see if I can warm up the crease a little bit because that lighter pinky tone is kind of overpowering that dark brown for some reason. It's making it look like blue. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I'm going to go into the crease with this brown shade and see if that does anything different, kind of going a little bit above the crease to kind of warm it up. Just a little. There you go. So now I'm going to use their concealer palette to clean up my lid and give me kind of that cut crease look. So I'm going to go into Mocha here, and I'm using this flat eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to clean up my lid with this. So using the other side of this eyeshadow brush, this brush is from Urban Decay. This is from their Naked 3 palette. I am going to take this nice shimmer shade right here. Wait, is that right? Yeah, right there. And I'm going to place that on the lid here. So I'm not getting a ton of fallout, which is good. There's a little bit, but it's not like what I thought I was going to get from this palette. I'm not getting a ton of fallout, so I guess that's a good thing. I'm hoping that the product doesn't really transfer too much. So I just applied some of this Laura Michelle, and this is their clear liquid crystal adhesive, and it's really runny, like almost like water. And I've noticed when I've used it on their glitters, the glitters didn't transfer as much. So I'm trying to see if this will help my eyeshadows kind of stay locked in place if I put it on top, to keep from transferring right here onto the lid, because it's very annoying. And let's just see if this works and it keeps it from transferring. But so far it looks pretty good. It's holding a little bit, it's not really transferring. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more on top of it, because I only put like a little bit, to see if that will hold it from transferring a lot more. Oh wow, it's keeping it from transferring, which is amazing, because I always have that issue. It's not transferring as much as it usually do, but it is locking into place, which is what I love. I'm just adding a bit more brown to kind of cover whatever did transfer before I placed the liquid. Okay, while that is dry, I'm going to go ahead and do this eye, and then we're going to do the face. Okay guys, so my eyes are finished. The liquid crystals really helped set the eyeshadow so it won't really crease at the top. I have foundation on, so this foundation is really dark on me. I thought I kind of tanned up this summer, but I guess I really didn't. And the foundation I used was the Dream Liquid Mousse, and it's way too dark. But it's okay, because we're gonna fix this. I'm just trying to use it, but I guess it's just way too dark. So the next step is to conceal and contour. So I'm going to use their 16 Color Pro concealer. So since I am very dark today, I am going to use the color Toffee to conceal with. Now I have used this for contouring the other day, and I did realize that the formulas on this concealer is a tad bit drier than my 6 cream concealer palette that I previously had from them. So to help with the dryness just a little bit, I'm going to use Smashbox Primer Oil. I don't know exactly which drops people use for their concealer, but this is the one I have. I'm going to just place a small drop into that shade, and I'm also going to place a small drop into the espresso color, because that's the color I'm going to be contouring with also. And I'm going to see how it reacts to the oils being in there and just the highlighting and contouring in general. So I'm just going to take a concealer brush, and I'm just going to swipe it around, kind of sorta, to kind of mix the oil with the concealer and also kind of pick up some concealer. So these little concealers are quite small, so you may want to get a nice thin, smaller brush so that you don't get concealer kind of everywhere. So this brush it's pretty good for this technique, but it's just a little difficult to get out. So it is a little bit smoother and easier to work with since I put the little drop of oil. Maybe next time I'll put a little bit more oil. This color is a tad bit light, so I am going to go ahead and go into the color Bronze to add right on top of this so that it won't be too light. That blended out fairly easy. Didn't have any issues with that. I thought just because it was a little stiffer than the other palette that I was gonna have like major issues to blend that out, but it turned out really well. Like no issues at all. Most of the time I can tell if I'm gonna like a concealer when it comes to this part of my face. Usually they start to break or they don't blend well. So let's see how it goes on the nose. Oh wow, it's not breaking. It blended very nicely. That's usually the place, like right here is where I can tell if I'm gonna like it, besides the creasing on under the eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour also with that espresso color, which is just a darker shade here. having a little bit of issues kind of blending this out, so I'm just going to use the sponge. Yeah, the sponge seems to be the best way to use these concealers versus a brush. The brush kind of gives it a streaky look versus the sponge kind of helps, you know, clean it up and, you know, spread it in and really get it into the skin lighter than I normally like. So I'm going to use my Laura Mercier powder to go ahead and set that, and I'm just going to use the same sponge. To add a little bit more lightness to the face, I'm going to take my Maybelline Shine Free powder, just a little bit. So far the concealer has set really nicely. The contour I still need to work on a little bit using that dark shade as a contour shade. But it set pretty nicely. No issues there. So I'm just going to use my Fit Me to go ahead and set the rest of my face, and I'm going to do my blush and highlight also, and then we'll use and then I'll finish up the eyes and stuff, and then we'll be onto the lips. Okay, so everything is done. Highlight, contour, highlight, blush. I even put on some lashes for you guys. So the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is take that dark brown color in this palette, and I'm going to go ahead and place that under the lash line. Grab a mirror here. And then I'm going to get that light pinky tone that I use in my transition shade also, and place that kind of closer to the inner corner of the eye. So they're real subtle, you can't really see a huge difference. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put some mascara on my bottom lashes. Okay guys, so next I'm going to go ahead and use their 36 Matte Lip Cream Set. And I'm really excited. I did swatch only like 4 or 5 of these guys on my Snapchat, and I do have the swatch video like I said in the beginning of this. So I am actually just going to stick with a nude today because I'm feeling kind of nude. So I'm going to take this dark brown color, which they do have names on the back. I'm going to take Lauren, and then I'm going to take the lighter brown color, which is Christina. I think it's called Christina. I'm going to take these two, and I'm going to use Lauren to go ahead and line my lips, and then I'm going to take Christina to fill my lips in. From the end. So I'm going to add Suellen, S-U-E-L-L-E-N, just a little bit in the middle because I feel like I need a little bit of pink to go with the eyes. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I actually had to redo the lips because the lip, the lipstick kind of broke. When I say broke, like it just kind of like spread it apart on my lips, and I think because I put too many lipsticks and I didn't let it sit all the way, and because I was using my finger to go back and forth on the lips. So I just went back in with the color Suellen and the color, I think, Lauren, and I just used Lauren on the outside and the pinker color in the inside to get this lip, which looks a lot better than the first lip. But overall, I really enjoyed the palette. The eyeshadow is really, really pretty. I have no complaints. I didn't really have a lot of fallout. The tones are really, really nice on my skin tone. The concealer so far, there's no creasing. I set it really well. I need to play around with using the darker shade for a contour if it doesn't work out, but it makes for a good, perfect face concealer. So I was really happy with that, and the lipsticks were really nice also. It's just the whole breaking apart kind of thing. It's like you can't put too many layers at one time. You need to let them dry down. But this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget, if you love any of the products that I do have, that I did do a review on today, please use my code JackieA to save 20% on any of the Measurable Different products that I just reviewed for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.